David Fagan, former CEO of Guerrilla Marketing, now the icon builder. I'm here with a real growing icon herself, Linda Feinholz. And Linda is a real expert working with businesses, and she has an amazing and somewhat fascinating background coming from Disney and the Fortune 500 world. And you've really been able to take all these things you've learned at some very sophisticated companies and bring them to the small business owner, haven't you?
Yeah, and that's my passion. My passion, as you know, is helping you as an entrepreneur learn from the best practices, both from the entrepreneurial world as well as that Fortune 500 corporate world. What exactly does it take to run a business easier so you feel a sense of joy and freedom in your business rather than overwhelm?
And give us your perspective on what the problems and challenges are out there that the business owners are facing, as well as what your solutions are, which is I think what everybody really wants to know.
Yeah, well, thank you for asking. The number one challenge that I'm finding, and maybe you've experienced this, is you're busy instead of profitable.
Okay.
And I'm finding that 4 out of 5 businesses that I talk to, that's their key challenge right now. And so they don't know how to prioritize their time to get it back on what would be profitable for their business. And all the systems, all the programs that I have are specifically designed to help reshape where your attention is used so that it starts off with true north, what's your vision and goals, and everything after that, from your profit model, your systems, your team, and actually yourself. What we need to develop as our own mindset and tool set and skill set is just like on a compass. It just tells you exactly where you need your attention and when you need it there.
Yeah, I think sometimes, from what you're telling me, that people lose track of what's really making them money. And the lines get blurred because we have things maybe that directly help and sometimes indirectly help, but we just kind of start thinking, well, I have to do this, well, I have to do this, and pretty soon we're confused again and we got hundreds of tasks to do.
Exactly.
When really you help them boil it down to what?
My goal is to boil it down to the top 3 things you want your attention on every day.
Money-making things, I take it?
It's all about what is going to accomplish your goals, the goals you set that are helping you achieve your vision. Now, because we're talking about businesses, it has to be about the bottom line. It has to come back to not only what is the difference you want to make in the world, but what's the economic return? What's the profit in this business? Because that's what enables you to not only create a business you love, a life you adore, but also make a difference in the world.
Can you give us an example of maybe one of your clients that's a very typical scenario and how you help them make this change?
Sure. I'm working right now with a woman who she in fact invented the boot camp.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, everybody is so used to using that terminology, but she invented the exercise boot camp in 1994. And after running it and being enormously successful with it, she was so overwhelmed, so overworked, and so frustrated, she actually threw in the towel and closed her business.
Okay.
And what I've been able to do with her is dive back into what her expertise is, what's her passion, and maybe, think about this as we're talking about it. What is it that she wishes she was doing every day? And we've reshaped and completely relaunched her business. And it's growing gangbusters. So to me, that's the ideal, which is climbing back into what's the passion that gets you out of bed on a Tuesday morning and has you saying, I so want to be living this day.
The whole reason that made you go into business in the first place,
Exactly. A passion, an expertise you want to take to the world. So.
And where do you want them to go now? Where are they going to be able to get more engaged in this?
They can get more engaged at breakthroughbydesign.com.
Perfect. Go there now.